So what's up, YouTube? Today I'm going to be working on the Civic. I'm going to start taking the wire harness out and messing with some of the hoses, take all that stuff out, kind of clean it up so I can get an idea exactly what I want to do and how I want to run things. So that's what today's episode is mainly going to be about. So yeah, and I got some bad news, I might as well tell it now. I got the motor, everything apart. Everything is apart. But, long story short, I had to take the stuff off the GoPro, the SD card out of the GoPro, put it in my computer, put it on my desktop, because my external hard drive was full and I was waiting to get my other one. Well, I went out and filmed something else, and then it got full, so I was supposed to back up to my iCloud. Well, I got less than half the stuff back from my iCloud. So that sucks really bad. I'm still messing with it. Hopefully I can get everything, because that was a really good freaking video, like step by step how to take it apart and stuff like that. That would have been a really good video, which sucks ass. But can't really do much about it right now. I called Apple. They won't much help when I called them on the phone. But I'm gonna mess with this some more tonight. But right now I'm gonna go mess with this on this engine bay. So yeah. So just to let you know, as you can tell, it is really freaking windy right now. It's like 20-mile-an-hour winds, like gusts up to 20 miles an hour. So just give you a warning, it's going to be windy. So first thing I'm going to do is get the wire harness out the way. And I forgot about my Haggard battery tuck job, so I'm just going to cut that wire just to get it out the way. I'm going to redo it. When I wire tuck and all that, I'll redo all that later. So these would connect to your ECU. These ones right here. So you go on the inside, unhook this from your ECU, then your wire harness is out. So this part of your wire harness right here, you can disconnect right here. Then just take this out the way. This section right here connects to your fuse box, and it goes into the firewall again. Just 10mm. So if you're in a state that doesn't have emissions, you can just take that out. If you're in a state that has emission tests and all that, right on this, you want to leave that in. So I think they check for all that kind of stuff. Pretty much what this does is, what I believe, if I read it correctly, is something with like the gas tank and like the fumes and stuff, if I remember correctly. There it is, it's out. Alright, so now I'm going to take these two hoses out now. This is for your heat. You got your in and out for your heat. And honestly, I don't think I'm gonna run heat in this car because I want to delete these hoses to clean up the back of the firewall. Because because I'm not going to be really driving it much in the winter anyways. It's supposed to be spring, summer, and fall. I mean, I might drive it a little bit in this winter, but I doubt it. It's mostly going to be like show cars, like I said. So I'm probably going to delete these anyways. So I'm just going to pull these hoses off. And another thing, if you don't have heat in your car, reverse these two and shoot water through here, and it'll kind of clean out your little heater cool inside, or shoot air through. I've done that and it works pretty good. I've done water. I did air first, like 20 pounds, 10 pounds or something. You reverse it, your in is your out and your out's in your in. And you put like a Gatorade bottle or something right here, and it'll shoot a whole bunch of crap in there that's clogged up on the inside. That's why you don't have heat most of the time. So if you don't have heat, try that. Try air, and then flush it out with water for a little bit. So pretty much you want to get this little hose clamp off and this one. It's probably going to be a little tricky because they haven't been off in a very long time most of the time. Or you can use a little razor blade if you're not going to use them again. Or you can just cut it around, because it was on there pretty good. See, it kind of like melts itself to it. Pull it off. Now this one you can do the same thing. Just cut it and then cut it right here. You can get it off that way too. See, I got this one out. All I did was cut it right here and kind of peel it and pull it off. Alright, so this is your power steering right here. Here's one of the hoses right here. It looks like this. Then you got another one right here. It's part of your power steering too. And when you follow the lines back, they go to this right here. They go to this thing right here. Well, the little line goes to the top right here, and then the big line right here goes to the bottom. Well, I guess if you take that out right there, you could put some type of bolt or something there to plug it, to get these out completely. Well, my old car, the green car, they cut it like right here and used this, and they still plugged it in for power steering. But this line was completely gone. I think this was cut right here. They took it off right here and just left it. This little piece right here. And that black box, all that was here was just these two pieces. All this was gone. None of this was here. So I'm gonna mess with this real quick. For right this second, I think I'm just gonna cut it here, or right here, and right here. Take it off, just for now. And then when I figure out what to do right here, then I'll do another video on that. Just for right now, I'm just gonna take it off right here. There's a little bolt right here, 10mm. You can just loosen this up. And slip this one off. That's the little hose right here. That goes to this one. Alright, so for now, I just kind of cut it off right there, just for now. Until I can figure out how I'm going to do it back there, what exactly I'm going to do to delete the power steering. So I just kind of cut it off and just throw it in the pile. So this brake line right here goes to the passenger front. This brake line right here goes to the master cylinder, the top. And then this one goes to the side right here of the brake master cylinder, and then this one goes to the driver front, and these two right here go to the rear. So these two are rear, this one's driver side front, this one is the brake master cylinder front, this one's the front top, and this one's passenger side front. So now I can take these off. And remember, so you just get your little 10mm open wrench. So you go through here, break these loose, get them out your way, and you can take this off. So I got all of them out except this one right here. I cannot get out. It's really stuck in there, so I sprayed some PB Blaster on it and let it sit. This side's kind of stripped out. If I can't get that out, I'm just gonna cut it right here and then just get a new one of these if I can't get that out. But I think I am just gonna go ahead and replace all these brake lines while I'm at it. So I can't get these out. I gotta spray these with some PB Blaster because they're pretty rusted in there. But to get this off right here, all you need is a 10mm and break it loose. So now I'm gonna kind of get back on the back side and see if I can break it loose. So this is not coming out. I've tried and tried and tried, so I just cut it, screw it. If I have to, I just buy a new one of these. I'm replacing all these anyways, so oh well. But yeah. So I'm gonna bust this clutch line loose with this bolt right here. Make sure you leave it attached to the firewall. It's a little bit easier to break loose. Then you just take another 10mm impact. There's your little clutch line. So it's a 9/16 to bust this nut loose for your fuel line. Ah, that's hot. There it goes. Man, that got hot too. There's your little fuel filter holder and fuel filter. Alright, so all you do for the passenger side brake line, break it loose right here, take it out right here. Same thing on the driver's side. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Alright, so after you break it loose like that right there, you just take it, push it through the hole up here. So then you just kind of wiggle it through up here. There you go. So this is the passenger side brake line. So the same thing on this side. After you get the nut loose on the inside over here, you just kind of pop it through. And this is the driver's side. Now I think I'm going to try to do these two, get these two on my way. Then all I have is the rear. But right now I'm gonna spray these with some PB Blaster and let it set. Take these off, then I'm gonna take all this off and continue. There we go. So this is the top piece on the brake master cylinder. Once you broke them loose, they came out easy. So there we go. So I got that one off, that bolt right there. Now I gotta get this one off. It's just 12mm. Got your little nut and lock washer. Save those just in case. Then this comes out. So you can just take these and pull these apart like that to get your top off. You put your top back on your little thing. So you just take this off your little hose right here. It's just another one of those clamps, hose clamps. You just take that off. This comes right off. We're gonna save this too. Now I just gotta get the brake line or the clutch line off the clutch cylinder thing right here. So just take a 10mm. And the brake's ready loose. So then you just take your little clutch line and maneuver it through. And there's your little clutch line. Put that in the save file. Alright, so it's a new day. It's another nice day. It's been a couple days. So I'm gonna continue getting these lines out, these two brake lines right here. And first thing you gotta do is take this plastic off. This one's the front, and then this one connects like this. They're stuck, all the lines are stuck in these little grooves pretty good. So kind of take your time. If you're gonna reuse this, you don't want to break it all up, which I did pretty good. Once you get the first one off, this one comes off pretty easy. So we're gonna sit this to the side. So here's your rear brake line for the driver's side, and I'm gonna take it off right here. You just gotta take this 10mm nut and take this off. So you just take your 10mm and break it loose. Then after you get it undone right here, there's another bolt right there. It's a 10mm. Alright, so there's one more bolt right here holding on your brake line. And the other bolt was right here. So you got this bolt and this bolt right here. So the driver's side rear, I got it out. I just cut it. I'm replacing these anyways. So I'm just gonna cut it again up here and pull it out. Same with the other side. I'm just gonna replace the rear, definitely. There was some rusting on them. They're starting to have some rust spots. While I'm at it, I might just replace the brake line, so I'll have to do it later on. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna cut them. So I hope y'all like this video. That's all I can pretty much do right now. I got it looking pretty damn good. I just got a few more things to do, like the fuse box, take the black cover off of that, get those wires out the way, get those two lines out the way, and that one. And then we can really get in here and start welding and cleaning it up. But I got the brake lines out. So that's all I have time for right now. I'm about to go film another episode of something else. So I hope y'all like this video. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one.